Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn, May 19, 2025. Your unique ideas, approach, or guidance can be in the spotlight today, as the Sun and Uranus meet up in your sector of spirit and adventure. This transit boosts a theme of discovery in your life. Uranus as a long-term guest in this area of your solar chart points to a time of new, unusual, or possibly even radically different interests, and the Sun spotlights them now. Your worldview is changing, and events occurring now can be catalysts for exploring new ideas. In fact, your special activities are evolving. Educational plans might shift, or a sudden opportunity for different experiences or insights can emerge. Work and health are also areas that you're approaching differently. There can be a mind-opening experience, or it's a time of finding inspiration by branching out and exploring places or topics you wouldn't investigate on a regular day. As the day advances, however, watch for impulsiveness, especially with communications and decisions, since Mercury and Mars are heading toward a clashing aspect. Batten down the hatches and hide out beneath your covers. Today's cosmic thunderstorm could bring secrets and weapons out to launch your way. As mental Mercury, the planet of the mind and also your planetary ruler, spins in the heavens, he will get into a cosmic war. Your anxiety could be off the charts. Worse yet, our cosmic messenger will receive rocky news from a furious Mars, the planet of rage and aggression, which is now in your solar house. This ensures that bad news could come out, and even hidden enemies may be lurking in the shadows to spread gossip or weave evil into your personal life. You're in a good position to build your fan base. Strengthen your work relationships by reaching out to provide support before you're asked. Your ability to read situations and people will be noticed. Things may not go as planned today. Just when you are starting to get things going your way, something can happen to upset the whole picture. What you do in a situation like this says a lot about you. In order to have the patience and endurance you will need, be sure to get aerobic exercise. The oxygen in your bloodstream is converted directly into patience. And a bit of spicy food is good to get the toxins out of your blood too. Your wallet will be the main focal point for you with this vibration. And it may be a very good thing, if you haven't reviewed this area of your life recently. It is important to ensure you are staying on track when it comes to your financial goals and career ambitions. The only way to do this is to make routine reviews. Further, talking with a financial planner or another person whom you trust to give you guidance can really help. The Dwarf Planet series is on the move today, still focused as always on your needs and priorities, though with a shift in focus. After a 3-month deep dive into your relationship needs and priorities that coincide with some of the most defining months of the year on the relationship front, this leaves you with a roadmap to follow. In the meantime, this will see series not only return to your financial sector to begin her first deep dive into your financial needs and priorities in 4 years, but to give the 4 planets already there a rudder, while only in your relationship sector for 3 months, as the Dwarf Planet series leaves today. It is with a deeper understanding of your relationship needs and priorities at a pivotal point in the year on the relationship front. Ceres was here when Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams, left, and as a parade of planets moved through, while leaving Saturn and his resolve to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes with a clear mandate. Capricorn, steady steps make the loudest legacy. Your quote of the day: mastery is built in quiet hours. Your color of the day is granite gray, strong and sure. Lucky numbers: 4, 11, 18. Focus on what needs finishing, not what's next. A small detail might hold more weight than expected. Keep your focus narrow today, it serves you best. Let discipline be your freedom. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 19, 2025. Take a deep breath and let yourself settle into this moment. Whether you're checking in with your heart or simply looking for some direction in your day, you've arrived right on time. The messages in this reading aren't just predictions, they're gentle mirrors for your inner world, offering clarity, encouragement, and the reminder that you are not walking your path alone. Today's cards are the Empress, Knight of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and Ace of Swords. These 5 bring together themes of creativity, emotional flow, long-term abundance, inner strength, and mental breakthroughs. Let's explore the messages they hold for you. We begin with the Empress, a card that radiates nurturing, creativity, and deep connection with life's natural rhythms. This is your reminder to slow down enough to hear your own inner voice and trust it. The Empress energy encourages you to care for yourself as you would a beloved friend or a blooming plant, tenderly, consistently, and with love. Whether it's tending to your body, your space, your relationships, or your ideas, this card asks, where in your life can you soften today? Maybe it's letting yourself rest without guilt. Maybe it's cooking a meal with care or spending a few minutes outside with your bare feet on the ground. Honor the part of you that craves nourishment and beauty. It matters more than you think. Next is the Knight of Cups, the romantic, the dreamer, the heartfelt messenger. This card often signals movement in your emotional life, either through a person who brings you a message from the heart or through your own intuition calling you towards something meaningful. You might feel drawn today to express your feelings, reach out to someone, or pursue a creative passion that brings you joy. The Knight doesn't wait for permission to feel, he simply follows what moves him. Have you been brushing aside something your heart has been trying to say? Today is a good time to listen. And if you feel inspired to create, write, paint, sing, or even daydream, lean into it. That's your soul knocking. Moving into grounding energy, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is one of the most abundant cards in the deck, representing not just material wealth, but the legacy you're building and the roots you're laying down. It reminds us that true security isn't just about money, it's also about community, belonging, and knowing that your efforts contribute to something lasting. You might be thinking long-term today about home, family, or what kind of life truly feels meaningful to you. Trust that the work you're doing now, even the small everyday actions, are shaping a future that supports you deeply. And if you felt uncertain, this card is your affirmation. You're building something real, and you are supported. Then we have the Nine of Wands, the card of perseverance. You may be tired. You may feel like you've been fighting uphill for some time. But this card arrives not to say, give up, but to say, you're so close. It honors your resilience. It doesn't ignore the difficulty, but it reminds you that your strength is not in your ability to avoid hardship, but in your choice to keep going anyway. If you're feeling like today is just another step in a long journey, pause and take stock of how far you've already come. You're more capable than you think. Rest if you need to. Breathe. And know that this is not the end, it's a turning point. Finally, we close with the Ace of Swords, the spark of mental clarity and truth. If something's been foggy, whether in your mind, in a conversation, or in a decision you've been sitting on, this card brings the sharpness needed to cut through confusion. You might receive a powerful insight today, or suddenly know what needs to be said or done. The Ace of Swords doesn't sugarcoat, it speaks clearly and with purpose. It invites you to stand in your truth, and trust that even uncomfortable clarity is better than staying stuck. Say what needs to be said, especially to yourself. This is a day for bold honesty and liberation. So, what's the story today? You're being asked to nurture what matters. Follow your emotional truth, honor your long-term dreams, keep showing up even when it's hard, and speak your clarity into being. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're becoming every single day, often in ways you don't even notice. And the world is better because of it. Now I want to hear from you. What part of this reading landed with you most? Are you in a season of planting, protecting, or speaking your truth? Have you had a moment recently where something just clicked in your mind or heart? Share your story in the comments. You never know who might find comfort in your words. And above all, remember, you are allowed to be a work in progress and still be proud of how far you've come. Keep walking with intention. You're not alone, and you are more powerful than you know.